I wish I could tell you I wish I could convey, honestly, how excited I am to have this in my possession. If you are like me, you have seen this Centro knitting machine all over TikTok, and I have been dying to try it. So I just started crocheting a little bit ago, and it feels like this is the next most logical step, does it not, to get the knitting machine? So I am so excited. I am practically tearing this box open right now because I have a friend who is having a baby, and I am ready to make 1,000 things. And if I can make them fast with this knitting machine, it's game over. So, okay, one that I'm already in love with, it already comes with yarn. Oh, it's soft too. It's soft yarn. Okay, I'm so excited. So here we have some directions, which I will definitely be looking into that before I even attempt to show you how it works. And here is the machine itself. Okay, so little bits and bobs that I will have to put together. Here is some yarn that it comes with, which is, again, really soft, really soft. And here's the machine. Again, beside myself, so excited to have this. So let's go ahead and put it together so I can read the directions and learn how to use this and get going. It's ready. It's ready. Okay, so I am going to read how to learn that, like read up on how to use this, and then we'll get started.
So the first step is casting your yarn onto the knitting machine. So you're going to line it up where the white peg is right there at the middle, and you want to go in front, in front, behind, and weave it back and forth between each spoke so that way you can cast on the yarn. I find it really easy to go nice and slow because if you mess this part up, you unfortunately are going to start the project messed up. You really want to make sure you get it on every single spoke. So you are going to keep going until the white peg comes back around toward the center. And once it does, you're going to feed it through your little yarn holder and then into your preferred tension holder. So since this is a pretty thin yarn, I'm going to put it on the most tense part of the tension holder. I'm going to reset the row counter and then get cranking. This first row, you do want to go a little bit slow because you want to make sure that you are casting onto every hook, your stitches aren't slipping, and that way you can have a really good couple foundation rows. So I find the first one to go nice and slow is the best way to go about it. So I'm going to zoom in to show you that the yarn is getting on every single hook and we're not missing any stitches, and that is the row counter. So this is what it looks like once it starts going. The pink yarn you can see is starting to feed down into the middle of the hoop, and you can just keep cranking for as many rows as your pattern calls for, and then you have that nice fabric tube. You can also use it on the panel mode to do individual panels, but me starting out, I'm just gonna stick to the tube.
I already love this knitting machine. It is so easy. I have 5 rows and it took me like a couple minutes when normally crocheting 5 rows would take me so much longer. I absolutely love this. It was so easy to learn. I just watched one of the little videos that is on the QR code, scanned it, watched a video, and I was ready to go. I already have the video queued up for when I'm ready to cast off, and I'm sure it will be just as easy as setting it up. I absolutely love this knitting machine, and everyone's getting beanies for Christmas.